Moving into a new cell on a really humid, hot day. Just fanning out. And I'm giving them 48, 72 hours worth because Hank's getting ready to go to men's encounter. And Grandma has enough to do. So just let them go through shade to shade. Easy peasy. They're going to fan out and eat a little bit. Watering out of the same water tank. On this wall right here, it goes up over a water tank. And it's, I don't know, it could be 2 acres. I don't know for sure if it is or not. But it's definitely very lush. You know, this is ground that hadn't had chickens on it this year, but it has in years in the past. See your birdhouses there on the pole. Here comes a little latecomer that's kind of not seeing in one eye. And then we should be getting another one here that's needs to follow her that don't see too well. Hopefully she'll go away, go away, go away, go away and not go through my fence because it just makes a mess. There, she found it. Yeah, that's left over from last year. She sees some, but she don't see the best. And they're not a problem as long as you can work with them and give them good big gates. You know, that's about 40, 50 feet. So she has no problem keeping up with the rest of them. But what a beautiful, hot August afternoon. Cattle grazing some amazing grass. Hey, we got a bird in that. Oh, it's just a sparrow. We didn't get the tree swallow nest cleaned out this year, so there's no telling what's nesting in there, but there's some kind of a bird. Oh, here comes some more. Yeah, you guys were just a little late to the party, huh? I got my reel hung right in that tree. She noticed it. Rather than putting it on the ground, I just hung it in the tree. Oh, she's going to notice it too. Get on under it there, Dolly. Go on that way. Shh. Go on. There you go. Laura gets amused at my different sounds I make for cattle. But anyways, they're going to fan out across there and get them a bite. They may migrate up and get them a drink of water. That water's at the end of this line where they've been running. They've been drinking on this side of it. They're drinking on the other side now. I'll hook this up in a minute. I didn't go up in under the shade. They've been grazing chicken grass. So we usually just give them certain areas, and they've been back grazing for about 5 days, and it's not altogether bad to back graze for 5 days. Don't hurt a thing. These black ones said, we'll just graze right here in the shade. In this silvo pasture here. We have a strip, there used to be an old fence in that. My son moved the fence over and made it high tensile and took all the wire out of that, so you can see there's still some hedge posts. There was an old fence line, an old hedgerow at some point. And we just let it stay there, and it gives us shade if we need it in all these cells. It's right on the east side. And they can go on over into the west side of it to get out of the sun if they need it. I don't know if they need it or not, but they certainly want it. Sometimes what they want is what makes them gain, so. Don't forget, we're going to Ozark Homesteading Expo the first week of September here. Marshfield, Missouri, Ozark Homesteading Expo. Down there with Cheryl Masters. And of course, we've been keeping the Masters secret. We have to share that. If we get some inquiries, we might share the Masters secret. What Cheryl Masters and I have in common, besides meeting Joel Salton 37 years ago or 38 years ago. We have another really strange, unique thing that we share. you can guess or not. I don't know if anybody's even watching our videos, so it may not be anybody to guess. It's really hard to get anybody to watch a long video anymore. They just watch shorts and move on. But every now and then you got to post a real video that shows real grass lines from, grazed down, ready to reset for the fall, grow winter stockpile. This ground right here just got grazed will probably not be grazed again until maybe next February. So it's got a lot of time to reset, regrow. And then when you give long rest periods, especially applying chicken manure, that's what you get. Beautiful clovers, a few forbs, a few weeds, some fescue, some bluegrass, some orchard grass, some timothy, some warm season grass out there. Let's find Waldo. Can anybody see him? There's just a diversity, some summer annuals, some foxtail, giant ragweed that I call horseweed. There's just a bit of everything out there. These cattle was not hungry, so they made a pass and grazed, and they said, you know what, it's hot. And we do have bulls with these heifers. Some of them could calve at 30 months. Some of them could calve at 24 months. And the ones that aren't old enough to be at 24 months, we pulled out of there, so they'll get bred this December. So we breed twice a year at Natural Grandma. That's Samson, the bull we raised out of a Dennis McDonald cow, and out of our bull, our freaky bull, Roman. We think Samson's quite a South Pole cross bull there. He's just 2, I think. I don't know. He might be 3. He's about a 3 frame score. The other bull out there, Ringo, is definitely a 2 frame score, and he's an own son of Triton, Mushrush bull Triton. And out of another Dennis McDonald cow that's really dark red. So he's really dark. He had really short hair. Samson here is, on the other hand, is kind of blondish red, like his mother. These bulls are going to have to move up probably to go to cows next year instead of heifers. They're getting pretty good size. We'll put them on up on probably some of our older cows and rotate. Gonna have to save some bulls or maybe buy a bull. I don't know. Any suggestions on where to buy a good red bull would be welcome. We've got Mushrush Triton genetics. We got Mushrush Cody genetics. We got Kit Farrow genetics, Da Vinci, and also a line that Kit has out at his place. The one bull come from Colorado Springs, well, no, Cheyenne Wells. And then we've crossed that all back and forth. I see Ringo coming. He is really dark red. You ought to be able to see him out there. He's dark red. He's a herding bull. He likes to herd them like quarter horse would. Sometimes that's not real fun. It seems like he's got over it today, being it's hot. So, but these heifers are either out of a Triton or a Kit Farrow, or out of a Triton cow with a Kit Farrow bull on them. So smaller frame Red Angus genetics, and then we're putting Red Angus bull on them, or Red Angus South Pole bull on him. And he's about to merge out of the weeds there. When you got short bulls, sometimes you can't find them in the tall grass. But you notice he's not much bigger, although he's, I think, coming 4 this fall. He's not much bigger than those heifers he's running with as far as height, but he's definitely got meat, muscle. A lot going for him there. A lot going for him, old Ringo does. I lost you, Ringo. Where'd you go? There you are. Ringo, the South Pole Bull. Brought to you by Natural Grandma. Where we wish you were having this great a day.